Taurus, somebody is ready to reach out and break no contact. Yeah, are you ready for the conversation? Because it's happening, okay? What's the energy of the person who wants to break no contact, okay? We have the star. The energy of the person who wants to break no contact is the energy of the star card here. And there's hope here, Taurus. Whether this is you reaching out to them, whether this is them reaching out to you, however, because, the energies can go either way, but someone is really, really hoping to break through, to have a breakthrough, to not just make contact, but maybe they're hoping that it can lead to some sort of reconciliation, possibly. Under the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, there is a lot of hurt and there is a lot of pain here. And it feels like the person who's feeling like this conversation, they want to have it for their healing, okay? Taurus, if this was you and you were hurt, it's like you're wanting to reach out to this person because there is a certain type of healing here that you need to hear, or at least maybe that you think that you need to hear, okay? And I do feel like this person is also ready to talk as well here with the Eight of Wands energy, okay? So Taurus, I think that, oh yeah, and then the Queen of Swords energy. So Taurus, I feel like you could be actually getting ready to hear what it is that you've been wanting to hear. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles energy here. So you're about to get a certain type of clarity that feels fair here with the Ace of Wands. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords. So there's a certain truth and a certain clarity here, a certain balance, a certain equilibrium here that your mind is going to get. Your mind is going to be put at ease, okay? Or maybe for some of you, your heart is going to be put at ease, because I believe that just as equally as you want to reach out to this person to have the conversation, this person also wants to have this conversation as well, okay? And, your desire to reach out just may be a little bit stronger because you're the one that was you're the one that's left trying to figure everything out. They have all the answers. They have all the reasons why. Okay, but some things definitely need to be addressed, and we're about to get into that right now. So what actually needs to be addressed here? Okay, the Fool. I feel like the beginning of this relationship probably took off very, very quickly. All right, and you both probably got into the situation without taking the appropriate, risk assessments. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just went in all feeling. Yeah, the Judgment card under the deck is letting me know that, I don't know, if you had a little bit more foreknowledge about this person, Taurus, you probably wouldn't have jumped into this with them. Okay. Yeah. And it feels as though, when they walked away, it left you devastated, because it was like, hold on, I took a leap of faith here on you, and just as easily you moved in the whole opposite direction. Okay. And you need some help understanding that. All right. And maybe you do understand. You just need to hear it from their mouth. We do have the Nine of Cups, which suggests to me, with this Eight of Cups, they walked away from this Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. So this is suggesting to me here that Taurus, they may have thought that they walked into a better relationship, or a relationship that was more in alignment with them and where they were at that point. Okay, which is fine, right? Because, that's life. But at the same time, I think that this could have been communicated to you a lot better, Taurus. And if I called you another sign, my bad. Taurus. Okay. What do you want to hear? What would make you feel better? What words would make you feel better from this person? Or what energy would make you feel better from this person? The Queen of Wands, you want this person to see you like how they saw you in the beginning. You want this person to see you with a fresh spotlight on you. Or you want this person to treat you how they treated you in the beginning. Okay, like they treated you like they valued you. They treated you like you meant something. Under the deck, the Hangman. It's like I just got a message from Spirit saying, okay, well, don't hold your breath. Okay, the way that these are coming out here on the table with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups, I'm feeling like Taurus, like low key, not even low key, high key, like you're that bitch. You're that bitch. But it's kind of low key because like some of you just don't even realize it. But that's exactly why you were able to be taken advantage of in this particular situation. And I don't even say that this person purposely tried to take advantage of you. I have to give them a little bit of grace here. You know, don't shoot me down, but I don't feel like what this person did was like malicious. Yet it happened, and it hurt. And this person should take responsibility for that and accountability for that. I don't think that that's what this person intended to do. I feel like what ended up happening was I feel like this person was pulled in another direction after they met you. And the trouble, again, like I said, was that they just did not communicate it properly. And for some of you, you probably felt abandoned. Like, just hung out to dry. You know? Alright, Taurus, what is the truth that you need to hear? Okay, we got the Temperance coming out automatically in reverse for the truth that you need to hear. The Temperance in reverse. Taurus, I think that this person may be just fine where they're at. And that's just the honest truth here as I'm looking at the message. I think that this person may be just fine where they're at. And what I mean by that is I feel as though, yes, this person does owe you honesty. They do owe you that truth. They do owe you some sort of communication. Okay? But in the end of that communication, what's going to happen is that person's going to go back to their home that they have with their new person. And they're going to say, oh yeah, I just had to handle something real quick. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to go home and they're going to be like, oh yeah, babe, I just had to blah, blah, blah. They're just going to completely minimize like the experience. And for you, it was everything. For you, it's the conversation. For you, it's what needs to be said, what needs to, you know, the closure that you need. In this case, it's closure. I don't feel like it's reconciliation. I know that you want it to be so bad. Maybe if this is your story, but the best that you're gonna get from this is that this person is open to talking to you. Under the deck, we got the Seven of Cups. I think also part of the truth that you may need to hear here, Taurus, is that this person probably had a whole lot of options when you met. and they just didn't get rid of those options, you know. And in fact, they were when they started, you know, this thing with you, they still had feelings. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. When they started getting like feelings and stuff with you, I think that they still had like other, you know, hangers on around them, right? That they were still either sampling, or, you know, like maybe they benefited them in some way. They were pulling energy from them in some way. But then they re-chose, which left you with this Three of Swords energy. Okay. So that's just a part of the truth here, Taurus. The truth of the matter here is that this person just, this person behaved like a person behaves when they have options. When they have people in different ways that fulfill different parts for them, or different things for them, in whatever aspect. You know, this person was a little bit more confident in their move away from you, and they probably didn't even realize the risk that you were taking, right? There's, what's that saying? I see it on social media. It's like something like oh God, I don't want to waste y'all time trying to think of it, but it's something like I had options, or I wanted only you when you wanted everybody else. Something like that. I don't know. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Okay, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So, I mean, in this case, like I said, it really is like them. Like, it's not you at all. Like, it's them. Like, yes, they did something like stupid and fucked up, but I mean, you can't help but take it personal, right? Because it's like, you know, it did affect your life. But I think this kind of falls into that category of like what I was saying earlier, where I don't think that they necessarily intended to hurt you like they did. Again, that does not excuse. Okay, and I feel like this person may be very apologetic, you know, now, but that doesn't mean that I don't see it coming back together. I just don't. What else might be said here in this conversation? Your beauty still moves me. So they're still attracted to you. Okay, I mean, Taurus, right? I already told you, you that bitch. You that, yeah. I already done told you. So, okay. I don't see you being really moved by those words, because what does that mean here? You know? But alright. Let's get one more piece of advice here for Taurus. Before I put y'all out of y'all's misery. Okay. Okay, we have sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. Okay, Taurus, this conversation has to be it, right? Like, this conversation has to be the conversation. Like, whatever answers that you need, go ahead and get them out, or try to get them out of them, because I don't see this. I don't see this situation moving forward safely from here. Okay, like any other attempts to contact this person, I feel like may be seen as, you know, them feeling like you're stalking them. Yeah, okay, ship. It says cut ties, moving on, receiving what you need, progression, and arriving. Yes, so get everything you need from this conversation, because like I said, this literally is what I just said. Like, after you have this conversation and you get whatever truth you need for your mind, this has to be it. And I think that this is the only energy that this person is going to give you, with the Temperance in reverse. Because I'm just going to be blunt with you right now, Taurus. It feels like this person is not interested in entertaining the part of their life where you were in it. And I know that sucks to hear, but that's the energy as I'm hearing it. Yeah, so Taurus, I really, really hope that this helps. I do extend all of the good vibes to you that I can here, and hopefully, you're not too fucked up about this for too long, because like I said, we are that, all right, and we're gonna have to operate in that soon enough. Okay, what I'm saying. You can't keep it down, bitch, bad. Can't keep it down, bitch, bad long. No, can't keep a bad bitch down long. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, let me get off this phone. Bye.